On y'all back with another video. This is half and a half nots. You already know what the deal is. www.preachboy.com and the elementsblogs.com. I finally got it right and didn't mess up my own website that I own. Ain't that crazy? But whatever. Back, y'all. So we back with half and a half nots. Did the plot thicken? Did we find out some new information? Or was this whole episode full of goddamn shade? I'm sitting here like, Lord have mercy. Jim reading Veronica for filth from the braid, the Adam's apple, her life. I was all here for Jim. You know, Jim was getting on my nerves from time to time, and I was just ready for somebody to just pop off on him. And I was glad when Candace was getting her back. But I think I fell in love with Jim's character this episode. Jim gave me all the life I couldn't possibly get in one episode on tonight. I love this episode tonight. I done tweeted with the cast so much. I'm just ready to just go. I couldn't hop in the shower and come back and do a video. I had to come directly after the episode and give y'all my thoughts. I couldn't do it. You got Maggie being the big bitch. I mean, she bring in the guns. First of all, she done leaked the story and released it and made sure that it made it to the criers and made it to David. And then not only after she waited till it was all released and made sure that the world knew who the real Veronica was, then the heifer went to get David out and get a release paper from the judge. I said, bitch, you playing with the big dogs. I said, you bringing your A game and messing with Veronica. But right now, you winning. So she brung herself up there, brought the documentations up there. She met with DA Cheryl. So I'm sitting here like, okay, what kind of thing? At first, Maggie was reading her and getting her rights and getting her together. But then at the end of the day, she said, I know who the judge is. And she's like, I get him out when I get him out, and it won't be 15 minutes. So how long it's going to be? When I get ready, have a seat. Maggie thought about her life, thought about the rights she was just reading, the democracy and everything, and all the law books and the documentation she had in her paper. She wanted to know, okay, bitch, do I want to get slapped, or do I want to see David? Bing! David popped up, and that heifer went to go sit down like the demure white woman she was, crossed them legs, clenched them paws, and made sure she had pepper spray in her while she was sitting in that ghetto ass jail. And I want to know, is Maggie still sitting in that jail? Because we ain't seen her since she sat down, and David's still locked up. But anyway, as she sit down, so she go to see Catherine Crier, and right now, Veronica's all scared and all. Catherine, don't you say nothing? You've been represented. Don't you say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. And she's like, boo, you underestimate me. I know how to handle a DEA. I know what type of woman she is. I got this, Veronica. Okay, so Veronica let her go. So she go sit down and talk to the DA. I was like, okay. So she's like, you know I can't say nothing, right? She's like, yeah, I know who you're being represented by. Basically, yeah. She's like, so why am I here if I can't talk about it? She said, well, according to law, yes, I can't. This is not a questioning, and your representation does not have to be here. This is just a little chit chat, woman to woman, casual talk. I was like, okay. You better demure yourself on through the session so you can go ahead and try to get some information without Veronica, the representation, being there. But okay. So she's basically talking about how good her legacy of the father was and what she did and how he paved the way for her to be a DA and how he got the scholarship. And then she go on to basically make your daddy was a hoe. He was nasty. He was fucking all the little girls around town to giving out scholarships and giving out coins. She's like, so are you just going to I'm just going to sit here and let you just, talk down on my father's leg? She's like, no, not at all. And they go on casual talk. And then Catherine reads her democracy, rights, all 10 amendments, Bible verses, and the real. Catherine went from demure white woman to rich white woman to pissed off white woman to nigga. All in 30 seconds while she's talking to the DA. I'm like, I'm like, Catherine, you bipolar. You done changed all type of emotions, but you read her. She said, you gotta learn how to play with big dogs, bitch. You can't walk up in this area and think you're gonna take the breath away because we're gonna all need it. But then you kill everybody. But then, when you're playing with the big dogs and you have an Alexa as good as mine, bitch, you can't try me. Basically, is what she told her. So after Catherine got to reading her rights, DA was like, so she's like, yeah. So don't play with me, bitch. You don't play with a bitch with a legacy. Now, you would know that I've been waiting on my phone call since I got in here. If you had any sense, you would know not to piss this bitch off. I was like, Catherine, what? Really? Okay. She's like, yes, I'm working on it. Don't push me. It's like, yes, I'm gonna push your ass right to your cell. Officer came and got that heifer, and basically let her know. Okay, you want to try me, Miss King and the Queen of the Throne? You gonna be isolated. Took Veronica manly ass out, left Cryer in there to rot by herself, and set Veronica ass up and sent her to the other cell where David and Jim was. I said, what kind of setup is this? I say, Jennifer, she pulling out all the big dogs. She pulling out all the skills, but you're doing it too soon, sweetie. But at the end of the day, she's pulling out too soon. But it seems like all the tricks is being pulled out at the correct and right time. I say, Jennifer, DA, you better do everything that you better be doing because it's working. So she pulled out, and Veronica was like, hey, no, this isn't right. This isn't law. I'm not supposed to be up here with the men. I'm supposed to be in the women. And then that officer looked at her and was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. She shaded the hell out of her. They shaded Veronica. She's like, her bitch, with them braids and them edges, and the way you built in this white jacket, you in the right place. You in the right place. Locked her ass up. And next thing you know, she talking to Jim, and Jim is throwing shade. He was like, I apologize. That I didn't put my neck around that Adam's apple sooner. When I tell you I fell off the couch, I fell dead off the couch. Hell, I was still off the couch when Wall walked in the room with his high ass when he done found out about Candace's money from Benny. I was like, Benny, you talk too damn much. You talk entirely too much with your naive yellow ass. Talk too much. Came and choked her ass and seen that asshole still laying on the floor. I guess he must have went on and died. He had to just went on and die because wasn't he just up yesterday? Or a couple hours ago? Or is he done passed out again? Is he passed out or he dead? I don't know. Passed out or raw? Like, what's going on? Maybe he gonna wake up. Maybe Quincy will wake up again. So they talking and discussing the money and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to the jail cell because I missed that part in the middle. So I think it was brought back to my attention. But they talking. I was like, first of all, in the last videos and as well as my tweets, I told y'all that when he find out that it was $4 million, not $400,000, he was gonna come back for her ass. And I promise you, I knew he was coming back for that ass. I knew it. It's like you can't play nobody in the hood. I told y'all. I'm gonna find that tweet and I'm gonna try to either post it in video or I'm gonna screenshot it and show y'all that I told y'all Wall was coming back for her ass because he gonna find out that I knew it. So he came back for that ass, choked her. But then he's like, you know what? We're going to play this game. You got 7 days to give me all my money, or bitch, you did. He turned around after this trick and asked him for a favor. Candace, really? Candy Cane, really? Ugh, really? You going to ask him for a favor as he done played this fool and he done find out? Yeah, you better choose your damn life. And he turned around and uplifted them pants like, what the head game do? I fell on the floor and I was on the floor the whole episode. I couldn't do it. I was like, when he unzipped the pants, that was a whole bunch of words. He didn't have to say nothing. I was like, go on the commercial. I can't. So after them, Jim was shading the hell and reading Veronica her rights. I was sitting there like, Jim, where's all this coming from? Okay. I was pinned to the floor. Life alert couldn't get here fast enough. I just had to find the strength that God gave me. Hannah prayed for me, y'all. Hannah got in that prayer closet, prayed for me, and I got up and off the floor, and I was able to come up here and do this video for y'all. I really was. Shout out to Krista Fox. You did that. But anyway, They in there reading each other they rights. I mean, Veronica giving shade. I mean, just Jim shading the hell out of Veronica. Veronica shading the hell out of him. They throwing reads back to back. But I have to give the crown to Jim, because Jim gave me my life. And then not only they after they arrested and brought Jeffrey, and I was like, Jennifer, you doing the damn thing. You pulling out the tricks, okay? You pulling out the tricks. Then they come there, and then not only Jim in there reading rights and shading the fuck out of Veronica, then Jeffrey come and shading and reading his mama his rights. And I'm sitting here like, then David come in. I mean, they just topo Veronica apart. She just go have to sit, she wouldn't sit down like a demure black woman. I mean, white woman in that white gown. I mean, coat. With them jailhouse rock braids. And the little edges she did have. And then David broke her down and told her, you know what? I'm gonna go screw Maggie. He's like, well, we'll be even. He would say, no, we over. I was like, that was the best read of them all. David, you did that. That was deep within. We was waiting for this side of the David to come out. Now Maggie outside doing her side chick duties and don't know when David get out, she finna get some good deed. So Maggie, go ahead out there and sit out there with your white coat and your dress on and cross them legs and clench them pearls like to do, like the side chick that you are, because when you get out, he gonna lay down the pipe. You doing the damn thing. Hooray for side chick Maggie. Okay, you doing that. So after everything come out and everything bust down, and then I guess naive ass yellow boy is doing business with War for what I don't know, and then watching the white boy. It's something about the white boy I don't trust. We already don't trust War, because it's nothing like a hood nigga to come out and see another hood nigga that was in the hood nigga that was within hood nigga where you was, coming out and see you living the lavish lifestyle and you're on your own business. No, I don't trust War in the situation, and I don't trust the white dude in the situation. I don't know, it's just something about him, just as a person. Just pay attention and you will see. But anyway, after the Cadence made her plea bargain, they sitting there talking to interviewing Crier and had them split up, and then here come naive yellow boy, and then he talking to Kansas and find out, hell, this bitch done killed Quincy, or Quincy is knocked the hell out or passed out again because he done lost so much blood. Now we up to next scene. Child, I can't. Tyler Perry, you got my pressure high. But I can't wait till next episode. This is 7.5 Knots. I guess this is season 4. Episode, what, 2, 3? I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Remember, www.patriciaboy.com and theelementsblogs.com. New articles, new updates coming your way. This is laughter, realness, and reality. J.DAREL, Patricia Boy TV. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.